Full disclosure, I hate horror films, and this is what I'm filming. I shot a whole movie in almost no time at all. We're crazy, and we're gonna do it. So, how are we gonna do it? I'm here about 2 hours before the call time. I'm the DP of this project, and so we're going to do a pre-lighting setup. That way we don't have to move many of the lights, and we can have as many hands on deck when needed. Gaff tape this thing on. Look at that. Jerry rigged to the max. Okay, so we have the Red Epic, the Red Komodo, and the Ronin 4D. And it's a mess in here, which we've got to clean up, but 2 monitors. That's our setup. In this instance, I was basically a one-man band. I was shooting as a DP, but I was also my own assistant. Sometimes Mitch had to be my assistant, but that's pretty traditional sometimes in these indie films. I was in charge of all of camera. And on top of that, I had an amazing grip/gaffer named David. And David also was my B cam at times. The Ronin was great and a lifesaver. We had to move to the Ronin, which played as our dolly/steady cam, because it's just too expensive and we don't have enough time to put the Red on top of a steady cam or a gimbal or whatever it may be. This was basically my first time at Murderco. I've visited, but I haven't had full access to the area. And we shot the whole movie in this building, which is amazing. And it was an amazing set. And let me tell you, I hate horror films. I hate horror films. I hate horror films. And so just walking around there sometimes by yourself was absolutely freaky. And that is not a real person, but it's freaking scary. So this is what we're working with. Our first setup is in here. We got a light mat here, and then we're actually using these lights that are built in for a hair light, and that's about it for this setup.
Scene 1, take 1. Drum and mark. Action, guys. Oh yeah, looks great.
That's awesome.
Yes, super good.
All right, let's just up a little.
And action.
Mitch, are those reflective shoes?
Damn, Daniel!
Mitch is our producer-director, and he is extremely good at filming and directing and DPing. He comes from the DP world. When he's tasked to direct a film, like he was for this one, he signs me as the DP. And I was fortunate enough not to have to deal with any of the scheduling, but he did, and it was amazing. Things ran relatively smooth. It's day 2. We're here with Mitch. Mitch,
Hello.
tell us what's gonna happen.
There's gonna be a lady on our custom torture rack here at Murderco. And she's being tortured by King Hale, who is the antagonist in the script. And he is going to drain her blood, and there's also an electrical system because he likes to electrocute people. It's children's content that we're creating.
Children's content. And this is the first scene of the day. How many scenes are we planning on doing?
There's about 14 scenes today.
14 scenes.
Yes.
A whole 10 minutes worth. I'm just kidding.
Exactly, a whole 10 minutes worth.
14 seconds a scene.
Yeah. A feature-length film means we need to hit 80 minutes or more. For all of you who don't know, you can typically count a 1-to-1 ratio in terms of pages per minute, meaning 1 page equals 1 minute. That means if you want to make a feature film, your minimum page count would have to be about 80 minutes. A typical shoot day is around 12 hours, and usually we're shooting about 4 to 8 minutes for the film per day. I don't remember exactly, but I know that we shot more or less 15 minutes per day. And again, this is just an estimate, so I'm not 100% sure.
26, take 1, marker. And bam, everything sparks.
So we do
lights
a
go
couple
down.
talks with it.
Yes.
So how long
And then
do
a
you
big
think this
explosion.
The big explosion.
I hate horror films, but duty calls, they need an amazing DP such as me. Right now we're setting up a blood gag, so they're gonna have a tube kind of hooked up to the arm, and they're gonna poke it, and blood will come down into like a chalice. It's kind of nasty, but good. It's also kind of cool.
We need a realization in the story. So they're backing him up. Now we do this little POV stuff, so you're looking at the wires, you're looking at this.
When things like this happen, like let's say we're shooting and it looks like we might go over, we don't really have the luxury of being able to push for more days. We had a very short time frame that we had to get this movie done, and so that means you've just got to plan for when things go wrong, and you can't plan for when things go wrong. So it's more of like you've got to adapt. You learn on your feet, you learn how to light well and quickly, and then on top of that you get to learn a lot of the fun stuff like the choreography, how to do practical blood and VFX and stuff like that.
He just died, she's right there. Now, this is their moment. They're bad bitches.
And so it was really fun and cool to see just these blood gags.
It's crazy the stuff that you learn making this stuff.
Yeah, it's okay. We get the blood on the floor and everything else. So yeah, so literally now she's gonna have it like that looks like Mario said if I do this, and now she's literally just gonna go.
So I'm gonna fast forward to the last day. I didn't actually film a ton because we were so busy shooting that I just decided to film the last day because that's the most significant day anyway.
All right, last day, and hopefully we can get through it really quick. Yeah, there's nothing much to really say. We've done, I think, 2 scenes. That's just about it. All right, we're getting set up. We're about to shoot again. And this room is extremely tiny, and so we have to be a little bit more precise with how we're shooting. All right, we're on the last few scenes, and we're out of Murder Co. We're going to a gas station.
Gas station, we get out of our sign now.
That's what's up. Now we have to deal with the cars and the horns.
Exactly.
These are the first scenes of the movie.
This is scene 1.
Scene 1, but we're doing it at the end. The last stretch. Some might say the extra mile.
The extra mile, boys. Yep.
What the hell do you think you're doing? The blood on your hands?
Put the blood on my hands. And that's the right.
That's what's up. What's up, YouTube? It's a wrap.
Every day in this industry is an opportunity to step forward and to learn something new and to advance your skills. And I advanced my skills in multiple facets, and I think I'm becoming a more resilient, more patient, more outgoing filmmaker by doing these lower budget, short time period type films. And it kind of helps you grow a backbone. The industry is already so unforgiving, so you might as well just make the most of what you're already doing. And I'm learning that, and I feel like I'm doing a decent job, but I love what I'm doing. I love the people that I've been working with. I've worked with a lot of the people on set a few times now. Mitch is the best, and I hope that people love this film. I don't know how it will turn out. I'd have an idea on my end because the shots looked pretty good. They looked all right, it was pretty good. But I don't know how the actual end result will be. Hopefully we'll have a small theatrical release. I don't really know. They will let me know though. It's just one step closer to being able to produce and make my own kind of movies, my own ideas, and make those ideas into hopefully big movies. And I love it. I'm having a good time.